Coach, we're just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 in. Yep. What's tight? Tight ends right. What's tight? Tight ends right. And go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Here's Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, here's Jones. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Got his target, Samuel. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down now, it's Evans. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Number 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 3rd down, Evans. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
You.
Check 50, check 50. Check. 6-6, pull it high.
Slam.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, orbit, go.
Watch the run, watch the run.
From the gun, Tubbs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
He finds McCoy, and he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 24 yards.
Ricky, pilot, 64, Rick. Hey, Alpha. Choose.
Throwing on first down. Tubbs. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On first down, Tubbs. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Protein spell. Hey, exit. Yep.
Ringo. Check Mike 99. Hey, let's pin him here.
Go.
Looking to throw. Tubbs, this first running back, McCoy. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Break.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check 13. Let's go.
On first down, McCoy. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
15 line. 15 line. Now.
24-yard line.
Hey.
Bandit. Check Mike 99. You go 99. Some go 99.
Hey, wahoo. Hit it.
To throw on 2nd down, Tubbs. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
High 7. Sleep grip.
Operating from the gun, Tubbs. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Jones. And an alley to run. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Now Jones. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Stop your whining.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tubbs firing quickly here, and that's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, snip it out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Evans. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down. It's Evans, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Now let's see, yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard
61, matchbox lights. Under 10, 10. Bravo. Look at me, zipper. Go.
55, Mike 55. Check. Mike 55.
Go.
To throw on 2nd down. Tubbs. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That one good for 26 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Again, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Watch the twins. Ready.
This is Jones. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Go, go. 45's the mark. Let's go, defense.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second down, it's McCoy. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. That one good for 37 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 41-yard line.
Check.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock making him do it that way, didn't it?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking...
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Haywood. Yes. Go.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Guys, it's game situation.
Back to throw. Tubbs. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Tubbs. It's caught. Jones. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun. Tubbs. And he whips that one incomplete there. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Back up. Hey, check right. Watching your 5. You get right.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tubbs buying time to his left. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
X3, 218, chop it. Smooth.
Mike.
Hey.
55, Mike. Watch the curls.
Hit it.
Back to throw. Tubbs dancing to his left. And he's got room. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Five. Yep.
On 1st and 10, Tubbs. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
So we got man. Set.
Ready.
Now a handoff looking right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, check right. Watch it divide. Hey, watch the leg.
Mike 55.
Hey, orbit. 5.
Looking to throw. Tubbs. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hand? You have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Yep, these babies cry all the way back home.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
50, look at me. Zipper.
What are you talking about? And bring it. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, Echo.
Coming. I'm coming.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Just down at the 47-yard line.
Hey, exit. Go. Yes, yes.
Right there in the middle. 55. Who that? Who that?
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check 52.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McCoy. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Here we go. 55 is my guy, 55. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike 55, Mike 55.
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And that is no good. The field goal to win